when I see the orchards growing green and summer recovers itself. My heart pulls me more toward company. For when the year puts off its harshness and the joy and the song of the birds and the delight and the cries, it's an invitation to me to sing. And so I brighten up. And yet I see many things about which I'm angered, and more. Because by evil pagans, vicious and false and felonious, the holy sepulchre remains held, and no complaint or dispute pursues them. But when God is obeyed, the reward and the thanks don't delay. For whoever loves well is well loved. For love doubles good desires, and a small good deed from a good heart becomes great when it's received with thanks. And so a man understands that it's right to the highest king, whom no power opposes, if the goodwill turns toward him, and the good heart and the hope for the one who weighs his sins. He's always gentle and good. And so we should be well served. Such a frank lord and so honored, who shows how you should serve him. For he overpowered the lone thoughts that the strong giant against whom David rose up was equipped with. So we find with stronger gear. And by the faith I owe you, because he had risen up against God, he remained overpowered on the field. For I've seen two challenge each other, where the stronger is more heavily wounded, and the weaker is more powerful. God be the guide of it. May peace return and come back, and may worth and truth stand firm. From which a great peace was already crumbling, and noble pomp that, I believe, if it weren't protected here, would have failed. But now it will recover its right, from what I see, since King Richard has crossed over, and since he has arrived there. There are so many valiant companions, let Christendom lift its head. For a little, it's been pressed too low. And what was it nourished by in vain? And from where did good and wealth grow for him? Do you think wealth is piled up so that it grows and doubles? Deceit is not the same thing, but once it was welcomed in, it was well divided, without excess and without disorder, so that you couldn't tell the base one from the well-taught. For just so should a gift be blamed, if the one takes it doesn't make a gift of it, as it should be well argued when sense and reason guided. When I parted from my most upright one, thoughtful, and since I can't be at peace from it, or joyful, or gracious, or prized, instead I'm complaining, but I haven't given up singing. And my heart tells me not to rise above myself or wander, but to be foolish wisely, and let my folly please me. For the foolish wise man gets closer to joy than the wise man full of worry, since living without joy is chosen as the worst among the joyful and worthy. And I'd have turned back from it sooner, if the Lord of Aragon whom I serve hadn't held me. And so I'm made to waste my songs now in folly, but for my sobritas it pleases me, who delays for his own seasons.